Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's do a silent run, Ascension level 6. Start each run damaged, and... sure, obtain a random boss relic. It's what I do as this character. Hey, play as a silent, reroll your starting relic. It's, I think, the best thing that you can do. Honestly, 100%. Well, maybe not 100%, but pretty strong. We're gonna go for probably the Burning Elite. Hopefully we can get a couple of good cards. I'd like to take no damage. Please. I miscounted. I thought it was 6 and 7, not 7 and 7, but taking 1 is fine. But even on a turn like this is why I like the replacing the starting relic, because I still just played 3 cards from my hand and then that was it. You know, I don't need to play any more cards than that. I have nothing else to play. You know, unless I get energy relics, unless I'm doing like a Shiv deck or a zero cost deck, that starting relic kind of doesn't matter. I will say, I've really wanted to give a discard deck a try. It's hard to enable, but if you can enable a good discard deck, you can be very strong. So we could do Shivs, we could do Finisher, which is a Shiv card mostly, or Tactician. You know what? Give me the Tactician. If we discard it with... yeah, sure. If we discard it with the Survivor, we can just play another card. Normality. Shit! Oh, thank God. I'll take a Dagger Throw, I'll take a Footwork, I'll take a Burst. There's a lot of really good cards here. I'll take a Swift Strike. Yeah, sure. But we want Dagger Throws if we want to do a discard deck. We want Tools of the Trade, stuff like that. Oh my God, this first turn is gonna suck. I want to take no damage if I can. Who cares if we get a slime? 7. We're gonna take 2? 1. We're gonna take 1. That's not too bad. Get rid of that card. Please. We're gonna take another 1. We've only taken 3 damage, and we're playing this one very slow, but I think that's okay. Swift Strike is okay. Tactician can be good in a discard deck, but you really do need to get an enabler for it. The only enabler we have right now is Survivor, and we're not drawing them at the same turn. But if you upgrade Tactician and you can actually make it work, it's a really good card. I also think Poison Stab is pretty good, especially against artifacts. Take it. I don't intend for this to be a poison deck, but I think it is a good card. I really don't think Tactician is good to take early, and it was my first card. But I think it's an interesting card, and I'd like to try to make it work, you know. I probably should have attacked more there, but hey, Tactician. Unnecessary block, we've done it. There we go. Piercing Wail, Masterful Stab, Expertise. You know what? I have never tried a Masterful Stab. And we did heal up to full, thanks to that Eternal Feather. I think I will try a Footwork. Now just don't be Gremlin Knob. And I'll be fine. Oh, that's Gremlin Knob. Still a not bad turn 1 thanks to Masterful Stab. Eventually I think that card just becomes a dead card in your deck, but for now it's okay. Hit me for 16. Okay, I prefer if you didn't hit me for 16 again, but I understand you're a jerk. Because he's weak, I figure I'll do the block. You know what? Energy Potion. I imagine I'll be able to kill him on the next turn. And only taking, 20 damage against this guy is not that bad. Oh, we're gonna get hit for more than that. Alright, you know what? Please. Thank you. Whenever you play 3 or less cards, draw 3 more cards at your next turn. I think this relic is almost useless. I really do. I think it's kind of horrible. I don't like it. How often do you really play 3 or fewer cards in a turn? Not often. Wow, we're actually still taking damage. Although that's really good. Maybe Masterful Stab is a good card, but you know, I can't imagine what happens when it starts costing like 80 to play it, you know? You keep taking damage and it's just, you know, 1 tick of damage here, 1 tick of damage there, and all of a sudden, wow, I cannot play this card. I guess maybe early Pocket Watch is okay, but once we start getting, you know, more zero-cost cards in our deck, we're gonna want a relic that's a little bit better than this, let's be honest. I will take a Leg Sweep. I will definitely take Toxic Egg, especially this early, and I will upgrade. I don't think we need to spend too much time resting. I think we can spend time upgrading. Take a Leg Sweep. It was slightly nerfed, like a month ago. It's still really good. So, I don't know, let's try to use Pocket Watch. Let's try to only play 3 cards in a turn if we can. I mean, if we only play 3 or fewer cards in a turn, it's basically a better backpack. Well, there's 4 cards right there. Which is fine, because we did a lot of damage to him, even though we were weak. Weak! But ideally, you know, once we pick up, you know, an energy relic, ideally, we would want extra, like, 2 energy cards that we could play so that we could maybe get Pocket Watch to work more often. It's weird, because, like, the extra draw is nice if you can play the cards, if you have a lot of lower energy cards, but if you have a lot of low energy cards, you can't play your cards. You know? I don't get it. Let's take an Outmaneuver. Outmaneuver might be really good with Pocket Watch, honestly. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Oh, right. This fight's gonna go on for a long time. I have Cheese Baron in my chat saying, more poison, do it! I don't think that's the build. I don't think this is poison. I'll take 3 damage. Never mind, I'll take 0. I'm the best. Poison is good. I do love poison decks because I think they're easy, but they're hard to enable. So I'm gonna play it. I was thinking I could not play it and then maybe we'll get the extra draw, but the poison stab does kill him, so I'll play it. The extra energy is almost worthless, but that's okay. So Outmaneuver, I'm kind of hoping that I can get it to synergize with Pocket Watch. I don't know, maybe it won't happen. Maybe it would. Maybe we can make it work, I don't know. This is enough block. Give me a hit. Give me an Outmaneuver. I want the draw, because we have a lot of dazes, and if I can draw past the dazes, maybe we can actually get some blocks. That's what I'm thinking. It kind of worked. We're only taking 2 damage. This was a really good elite fight. I don't know how it ended up being so good, but there it is. We're gonna get more draw thanks to Pocket Watch. Maybe it's fucking Pocket Watch, I don't know. Does seem to be doing a good job. Should have definitely played the Masterful Stab. I didn't realize I had the extra energy, even though I literally played it on the last turn. Whetstone. I like that card. Piercing Wail is really nice for many, many encounters that do X damage, especially on like the final boss fight. I will take it. It will be upgraded. And honestly, I think we go for the elite. That elite was so good. If we fight Lagavulin, I think we can kill Lagavulin. Can we kill Lagavulin? Lagavulin might kill us. Let's go for it. If he kills us, he kills us. Give me the upgrade to Poison Stab. Seemed like a good turn. Honestly, we should have played the steroid potion. That was kind of dumb. Relays. I think Crippling Cloud is better because we can play it for free instead of for X. So give me the Crippling Cloud for free. We're gonna take 1 damage, which it's unfortunate because it's gonna make Masterful Stab worse, but I think you do what you gotta do. Alright, you know what? Strength Potion. Should have done this earlier. Give me a Neutralize, Swift Strike, Poison Stab, Strike, Outmaneuver. That's a ton of damage. We're gonna get through this fight just fine. In fact, you're dead. That was great. Beat on the Bone, great. Dagger Throw, great. We're gonna be at full health. It's actually not that great because it means that the boss is gonna do an insane amount of damage. Let's go for a, you know what? Tactician. I don't know if we can make a discard deck work, but maybe we can. So we need heavy block on the next turn. That's why I was hoping that we could get the draw, or one of those. So we're actually gonna have Pocket Watch for the next turn, even though I had 6 energy on this turn. That's so weird. But this is what I was hoping for. Get that Tactician added to the deck. Maybe we can discard it, and if we can discard it, maybe we can play more cards. We can play a lot of cards that turn. Still looking for a Tools of the Trade or something. Tools of the Trader. You're weak for 7 turns, that's great. We don't have a lot of damage output right now, though. But what we do have is a lot of capability of... I'll block. We have a high capability of blocking and rolling over card draw and energy next turn. That's kind of our benefit right now. Which is not a bad benefit, but we need some more damage. I love this. Get rid of Tactician. We need block. That's enough block. Strike, strike, Swift Strike. You know what would be good? Kunai, Shuriken. We're actually playing 3 attacks almost every turn that we have attacks. So he's gonna have his big attack next turn. He is still weak though. And we have a ton of block. 8 block, 8 block, 8 block gets us there. I kind of do want to take damage, but I also enjoy Masterful Stab being free. So let's take no damage. I'm so surprised we've taken no damage on this fight so far. I mean, it is like an ideal scenario, but it's still really surprising. Let's do it like this. We won't get the card draw next turn, but that's okay. And we're gonna take damage. So Masterful Stab is gonna get worse. Can't get rid of Tactician, that's unfortunate. Give me a Neutralize, Strike. Like, sweet. We need the block because of the burns. And honestly, this is going just fine. A little annoying, you know, lasted a while, but we took 5 damage on the entire fight. That's still really good. Now, what do we want here? Oh, I mean, Burst is so good. Doppelganger is 1 card next turn and 1 extra energy. Nightmare, I've had good Nightmare runs, but that was with like Nightmare Catalyst, Burst, Poison, Bouncing Flask. Let's just go with Burst. It's kind of like an agnostically good card. And Wristblade is fantastic. If you're doing a Shiv deck. We're not doing a Shiv deck. Attacks that cost 0 deal 3. That is Neutralize and Swift Strike. We could Pandora's Box. Or Philosopher's Stone. But I hate going up against birds. I hate giving enemies +1 strength. I'm gonna go with Pandora's Box. Tools of the Trade is great. Corpse Explosion is actually good for crowd control. Dodge and Roll and Blur are great. Escape Plan is good. Die 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 is excellent. Sucker Punch is good. Dagger Spray is good. Skewer is good. Yo, this is a good selection of cards. 3 blocks, a power, some attacks, a skill. Corpse Explosion should be upgraded, as well as Dodge and Roll, Blur, and Escape Plan, by the way, because of Toxic Egg. So that's another reason why I didn't feel that bad about re-rolling the 2 upgraded strikes. So like Dodge and Roll is, I mean, it's better than a basic block, as is Blur. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what? I think if you have Toxic Egg or Molten Egg, I think Pandora's Box can be good, because half of the cards probably will be upgraded, you know? Around half, probably. We need to go to a shop, though. There's a shop, so we can do... And there's a shop. Can we hit 3 elites? We can hit 2. If we can only hit 2... I know we can't hit 3. We have to skip the shop, though. Question mark, elite, question mark, campfire, question mark, 3 elites. I really want to hit the shop, though, so I'm actually going to go up this path on the right side. We'll hit all the question marks, then we'll hit the elite, then we'll hit the shop. So that'll be my compromise. Okay, hate this. We do need more blocks, I will admit. Nine poison is pretty good. We do need a lot more blocks added to this deck because we just got rid of half of them. But Tools of the Trade, Survivor, Blur is good. Tools of the Trade enables Tactician. It's going to enable any other auto discard card we ever add. I love it. Hey. Honestly, a burst, dodge, and roll gets us enough block. And we get block next turn, and I can just die. Poison stab. Yeah, that's good. There's our 18 block. We don't need block on this turn. So we're probably just going to do a Masterful Stab. Outmaneuver. I really also kind of didn't want to play 4 cards, but I figured we should probably punch through the armor, because he's probably dead this turn. It's a lot of block. Don't copy-paste to get my attention, chat. I see you. I don't oh, Prepared is really good. Pre-upgraded. I don't want to do a poison deck because I always do a poison deck. I think poison deck is easy as the silent. I want to try to do something that's a little bit different and trickier. Sneaky Strike is good in a discard big deck. Prepared, though, being able to discard and draw 2 cards I think is nice, but only when it's upgraded. If it's not upgraded, it's kind of garbage. We want Leg Sweep, Escape Plan, Blur, I imagine. This is going to be a defensive turn. Ooh, man, that's so good. But we can't enable Tools of the Trade if we do it. Unless we get 16, 21 block, take damage. We should take no damage if we can. We're gonna get debuffed on this turn. We won't be able to attack next turn. Give me the footwork. Dodge and roll. Die, die, die. Can we kill him? We cannot. We can get him close. We have non-attack cards in here that are pretty good. You know, Corpse Explosion is a big one. Oh man, thank you, dodge and roll. We're only taking 2. Corpse Explosion is a big one, and Corpse Explosion I like because it means that once we kill this enemy, he's gonna kill his friend. In fact, are you dead? You're not dead! Let's... Actually, can we kill him? He has 9 HP remaining. This is gonna do 6. We can kill him. Or... but we're still gonna take damage if we play Piercing Wail. Okay. We'll kill him. And he's gonna kill his friend. Corpse Explosion means that when one enemy dies, their max HP is done to the other enemy. So I think we do victory, by the way. We're gonna fight 2 gremlin knobs, but... if we survive this encounter, if we can get Corpse Explosion, we can kill them both in... Well, we can kill them both at once, even though this is a very difficult combat. So there's Corpse Explosion. We have a lot of energy. Start with a... Well, we're gonna start with the Corpse Explosion. It has to happen. Okay. Give me a Dagger Spray. We should block, and we should attack. We should only attack this guy if we can. We need to leg sweep. We need to neutralize. We need the block. Reduce the damage that we're taking. Still taking a little bit of damage, but if I give them 2 more strength, this only blocks for 4. It's probably not even worth doing. It's gonna end turn. I don't want them to get too strong. I'm sorry, are you doing 30 damage? Do I see that correctly? That is kinda crazy. Well, I mean, it's a skill, but I feel like I have to play it. But playing this means I take 6 more damage. Will we be able to live off of that? No, but... like, what the hell else am I supposed to do here? Take the damage and hope I can kill him in 1 card next turn? What do we get? Burst? Dagger throw? Die, die, die? Well, we actually might be able to. Alright, you know what? Hit me for 43. You've done it. You won. Good night, Flytris. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, well, we lived. We get calipers, which is actually kind of nice. 100 gold. We can add a card. I'm going to add another prepared, I think. Bottle Lightning. We can put a skill in our hand on turn 1. I think, honestly, we probably want, like, a Corpse Explosion. Because if we can open with that, we can make sure that an enemy dies and then kills his friends. And then we heal. Yo, this is actually going well. Shuriken. I called it earlier, so I'm gonna take it. You are annoying. However, this should still apply something, and it gets rid of all of his debuffs. I was kind of hoping it would apply the poison, but I guess it applied a Corpse Explosion negative effect, which is fine. We'll just have to deal. Yeah, weak. We're not gonna get Pocket Watch again, but that's okay. We're also not gonna get Shuriken again, but that's fine. This is what we want. This is what we want. Give me prepared. What are we gonna play? We're gonna play leg sweep, blur, dodge and roll. We don't have the energy for it. Oh my god. I guess we're gonna take a buttload of damage. It's already weak. Can't come close to killing him. We can block all the damage at least. I notice you, Cheese Baron. I notice you in chat. Don't worry. Choose a card to discard. No Tactician, unfortunately. Nothing really worth discarding, except for maybe all-out attack. Tactician is there. I could burst prepared. Dump. Dagger throw. Outmaneuver. Dump. Tactician. Swift strike. Dump. Neutralize. Escape plan. Dump. Dagger spray. 12. 6, 4 energy. That's enough block. So dump a deflect. Okay. Oh, but I gotta play this. That's too much energy. Ah, damn it. So I'm thinking if I play Corpse Explosion, he's gonna die, but I don't have the energy to block. I can block for some, but not for enough. But I think we still do it like this. We take 2. He's gonna die in like 1 more turn, thanks to the poison. This is an awkward fight. This is a very awkward fight. Sure. You're dead. We took a little bit of damage, but we can heal. We have ways of healing. I just figured the poison would have been easier to get a kill with. And Meat on the Bone healed me 12. Completely forgot about that card. I'll go discard. Why not? And with 666 money, I think I will fight the elite. That's a perfect amount of money to fight the elite with, I think. Corpse Explosion. You? Give me a dagger spray? No, give me a footwork. Because when this guy dies, he's gonna kill his friend. As long as he doesn't have too much block. What do we have in this freaking hand? Give me a die. Do we want to die? I mean, we want Piercing Wail. Now he's doing 6. Give me the prepared. We have nothing to burst, and we don't want a skewer. Actually, we do want skewer so we can maybe get a shuriken. So drop poison stab. Because here's what we're gonna do. Die. Okay. These gremlin wizards are now dead. So, we hit for 0, we hit for 0. We get shuriken, we block, and we don't need a skewer, but I kept it just in case we needed to. This is not going that poorly, and this is what I have Tactician for. I guess we don't need the energy on this turn. Lovely. I mean, I guess we'll just play our hand. Get more extra energy on the next turn. That's fine, that's fine. Choose the trade finally. Escape plan. Through Corpse Explosion. Which is lovely. We don't need... Actually, we have 7 energy. We don't... Sometimes we just have way too much energy. Alright, we gotta hit the Gremlin Wizard. He's doing a ton of damage. Drop, Sucker Punch. Burst Blur is a lot of block, and the fat gremlin is dead. So I think you burst, you blur. You strike. Just to make sure that well, he's gonna be down to 1 HP, but we can kill him. Wow, what was that sound? Weirdo. Prepared. I need this. Actually, you know what? Concentrate Skewer does work. Oh, but outmaneuver dodge roll is good for the next turn. Ah, man, what do you do? Well, you gotta kill this guy. That's like a poison stab. We're not gonna have the ability to play the Skewer, actually, now that I look at it. So we're gonna do this. At least this way we get the Shuriken bonus. We roll energy over, we roll block over. It's not that bad. Discard to discard. Probably not all out attack. We're probably going to want to play that. I think we want to discard the Skewer. Corpse explosion. We've done it. 12-9. That's not enough, but only barely. Ah, but you know what is enough? Double corpse explosion. Dump. 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 There we go. He's gonna do double his HP and damage. The thing is that if you stack a corpse explosion like that, you do double damage, which I love. Gria's kind of nice. Ooh. Skewer, huh? I do like it for enabling Shuriken, because you can play it for 0 energy. Deck is getting mighty thick and mighty unusual. We don't really have a good meta for the deck yet. We're halfway done with the run and we don't have a lot of discard enablers. We don't need extra energy most of the time. I think I'm just gonna skip. Although, you know what, Blade Dance, it is a Shuriken upgrade. It is a strength upgrade thanks to Shuriken, so I think we do take it. I think we do want Acrobatics. I think we do want Thread and Needle. Meal Ticket, by the way, was buffed recently. More HP when you enter a shop. Blade Dance could be okay. Is this gonna be a Shiv Poison discard deck? It seems weird, but I mean, Blade Dance is 1 strength whenever you play it. Accuracy is Shivs deal more damage. I'm thinking maybe it's an all 3 in 1 deck of some sort, you know? I'm gonna remove the all out attack. I don't like that card. I'm gonna buy. I don't really want to buy an accuracy. Let's avoid that. Random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Don't need that. I think this is fine. I mean, Quick Slash could be good for the card draw, but I'd rather have a block that does it. Yeah, it seems to be a theme for the night. Unfocused decks. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 energy. You know what? This actually works. So there's 4 energy. There's a block. Energy next turn. We're gonna want to put the poison on him regardless, so I think we drop Sucker Punch and drop Deflect, because we just drop 1. Because we have enough energy. So yeah, that works. Unfocused silent decks I think are easier than unfocused other decks though, so maybe we have a chance. First, well, daggers. Oh, I thought it was dagger throw. First dodge, taking 2 damage. Could have probably killed him by using the fear potion, but I don't think we need to worry that much. We heal a little bit whenever we go to a campfire. So that's strength. And a kill. I don't know. It's kind of working. I do think dodge and roll is great, especially with footwork. You basically get double the efficacy of the decks up. I will take the key here. I don't want curses. I think I will lift. It's kind of a weird... I mean, especially with Gurya plus Shuriken, I'm thinking Shiv is how we want to transition. I really do. And, dude, Concentrate Acrobatics turn 1 is amazing. Dump. I mean, Burst Blade Dance is 2 strength. So let's actually dump Corpse Explosion. Give me a burst. Well, we actually need to make hand space. Okay, so... Okay. We're also going to burst. Dodge and roll, then play the deflect, which... Let's do like this, and this, and then this, and then... Can't play Tools of the Trade, but you know what? I think that's fine. Okay, burst, dodge, Blade Dance. So there's 2 strength up. I mean, that's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Here's another strength up. We are already taking no damage, so we might as well sucker and then blur. Roll over as much block as possible. He's dealing 24. We don't need too much more block. In fact, I think this does it. W selects a card? No, 2 selects a card. Oh, you can just click the number button to click a card. Lovely. You know what? Give me the dodge. Outmaneuver. We're gonna have extra energy and extra cards next turn. Or I could play Neutralize Skewer for a strength upgrade. Let's draw. Because we're also gonna get Tactician next turn if we do this. This should allow us to have a really high-quality turn. Get rid of that. Get rid of the... We'll play the Dagger Spray. We'll play this. We'll play this. We'll play this. Oh, man. Oh, no! Yes! Strength plus Skewer plus energy. It works. Sure, you know what? Add in another dodge and roll. Dodge and roll plus blur is great. What is that art on outmaneuver? It is an enemy. And no, so the enemy is the blue hat one here, and then the silent is the skull with the dagger. Outmaneuver, the silent's gotten behind the enemy. And then you have the beta art, outmaneuver. And the silent is just rotating around the Hexaghost. Love it. Shop, 378 gold, why not? Okay. I don't like any of these. Infinite Blades could be good for a Shiv deck. Shuriken Gurya. Unload is actually pretty good for like a discard meta. Let's get Unload, and then that's it. Lift, max HP, thanks to that Eternal Feather. Another shop, okay. Poison 2 weak to all enemies, another Piercing Wail, another Infinite Blades, another Dramatic Entrance. I think we're just gonna go Warpaint. A couple of upgrades. Upgrades are nice. We're also at max strength, that's good. This deck works, but because of good relics, I think. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 energy. Wop, 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 wop. Not a great turn 1. This is a trade. Dagger Throw. Piercing Wail does not hit the Bronze Automaton, but it does ruin one of his debuffs. We could also use the Ghost in a Jar, but I don't think now is the time to use it. I think we actually probably do want Piercing Wail. Take 16. Masterful Stab is going to get a lot worse, but it should still be fine. Dagger Spray we want. Neutralize, I would like to hit this guy with it. could get rid of the burst, honestly, but everything here is good. Drop the blur. Hit him with the neutralize. Give me a burst. Paired. Blade dance I want, leg sweep I don't. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is enough. Hit. What did you have? Die. Actually, we should have gone on you. Well, now we should have not do that. Another prepared. Ooh, acrobatics is so good. So is footwork. Actually, poison stab kills the one on the right. Gotta do it. Gotta do it just to get the kill. So he's doing 24 damage. Not the right time for corpse explosion, I don't think. Give me the prepared for free. I'd like to do another prepared. I'd like to try to get through the deck faster. Maybe get to the footwork again. We don't need die. I want block on this turn. We don't need outmaneuver next turn. I also do want to make this guy weak at some point, which we can almost do. I mean, we actually can do it now. Drop. We're gonna gain strength. Make him weak. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. We're gonna take 2. But I think the weakness is good. We don't need Survivor. We have Concentrate. If we need to discard something, that's what Concentrate is for. Dun 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 dun. We could play a Skewer here. Why not? We're not going to have a lot of energy next turn to block with, but I don't know, maybe we'll be fine. He's only doing 43, only. Now, Tactician first. First, Blade Dance. Okay, it's a Shiv deck. I think we've come to the conclusion. It is in fact a Shiv deck. That's fine. Like, Shuriken plus Gurya, it's too good to pass up. That's what the deck is, let's be honest. Alright, you're dead. So we need to kind of pivot a little bit, I think. A second Ghost in the Jar. We have energy problems. I think a bullet time works. Oh man. 2 energy. 2 energy. 0, 0, 0. Bullet time, acrobatics. Blade dance, tools of the trade, piercing wail, neutralize, swift strike, deflect. Sorry, Snecko, not your time. And I really like seeing enemy intents. I think I need to be able to see enemy intents. So we're going with Black Star. I'm not scared. Are you scared? I'm not scared. I'm not scared, you're scared. 1. How many elites can we fight? 1, 2, we can fight 3. We should try to visit as many campfires as possible because they heal us automatically. So there's 1 here that we can hit, and a couple of question marks. I kind of would like there to be more question marks. Oh no, we can hit 2 elites on this path, okay. Let's go this way. Get up a shop. I think Corpse Explosion is wonderful here. So let's see if we can get a burst. We cannot. I want to play my hand. He's almost dead. In fact, he is dead, and all of them are going to die if we can break their armor. And a dagger spray does that. So he's going to die, deal 55 damage to both of these enemies. They should all be dead. They should be dead. So I'm just going to, like, I don't know, try to block. Just in case something goes wrong. Nope. Man, compare that to the last run as the Ironclad. It took like 15 turns to kill those guys. Caltrops is really good against the heart. That's why I'm taking it. Obtain a special relic, Pain! Yes! I love Warped Tongs. It randomly upgrades a card every turn, and all we get is a curse, but we do a lot of discarding. It must hurt. We do a lot of discarding, and Pain is not that bad. We can get rid of it at this shop right there. Right there, right there. Now, of course, we have to get it on turn 1. But I think it's still worth holding on to. That's a good card. So we lose like 4 HP on that turn, but Warp Tongs is just so good to upgrade everything in your deck slowly. I think we're gonna take damage here. Not as much as I thought, thanks to that weakness. Hold on. 20 plus 11. It's 31. Plus. This is gonna be worth 8. This is gonna be plus 16. That's like 50 some odd damage. I think we gotcha. Heck yeah. Closer than I thought it was gonna be, but we got him. Calculated Gamble, I think you add it. Cloak and Dagger, though, with the Shiv build. Ooh. Ooh. I'll go Cloak and Dagger. It's a Shiv deck now. Let's focus on that. We didn't need the extra energy. Would have been nice, but we don't need it. I think I am going to pop an intangible, though. Wow, this actually kind of sucks. Maybe I should have dropped Tactician and took a couple of extra points of damage. I wish I had an energy potion. God, I hate the transient so much. He's such a pain in the ass. But, luckily, oh my god. I mean, here's the thing, we're gonna acrobatics, you know, draw a whole bunch of cards, bullet time, play them all. So, play that for free. Play this. What do we want in our hand? We have enough block, honestly, so drop that and drop the Sucker Punch, because we're gonna get another strength upgrade here. So play acrobatics, drop the prepared, because I think we're done with drawing and discarding. Play bullet time, play everything. Almost got another shuriken upgrade. Maybe we should have kept one more attack. But we have Calipers. I gotta remember we have Calipers. That's a great card. We need to block as much as possible. What are we gonna play on this turn? Blade Dance. Leg Sweep? Concentrate. Concentrate. Dump, dump. Dodge and roll. Can't do that. Well, we should, in that case, probably just drop Concentrate. Because we can play everything except for Unload. No, we can't. But we can't Concentrate because we have to discard 2 cards to gain 2 energy, and we can't discard 2 cards because we only have 6 cards. Play that, play that. We could discard a Shiv. We can discard a Shiv. Because I want to play Dodge and Roll. I mean, if we're gonna do that, why not play the Unload? Because we're not gonna get strength up. But Dodge and Roll is probably worth more. Okay. I think this is fine, because we're still rolling like 29 block over. That's a good block. And I think we're not taking any more damage at this point. Because we're just gonna burst, blur. Actually, probably a Dodge and Roll is better. In fact, if I just blur... Oh, I should have done damage. I forgot he still had 52 attack. Ooh, good lord. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Drop the... drop the Masterful Stab. Probably drop the Blur. We are going to be fine here. It's just a little awkward. Burst, Flex, Dagger Spray. Taking no damage, still rolling 15 block over to the next turn. We're actually pretty good on rolling block over. And dude, I gotta admit, Tactician could work. We do a lot of discarding. I'll take it. Remove. I see a lot of good cards here. Gotta remove this. We don't want to exhaust Shivs. Or, sorry, we do want to exhaust Shivs. We're not taking this card. We do want an Adrenaline. It's purely beneficial. And then we leave. So the Transient, he kills himself automatically after 5 turns. You just have to survive him. So we survived him, so he left. He suicided. He's gone. Let's upgrade the... probably Caltrops. We're going to want that upgraded at some point. So the Transient is an annoying fight because eventually, he starts off doing like 40 damage, he does 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 damage. You have to survive it, but if you can, he just leaves. Dude, have the Golden Idol. I love it. Okay, well a Dagger Spray is great. Honestly, a Corpse Explosion is great too. Let's draw. Okay. Dagger Spray is 18 damage, this is 9, that means everything will die. Dodge, dodge, newt. We roll 12 block over to the next turn. Acrobatics Tactician is free. That's the combo, really. Acrobatic Tactician is great. Sure, give me a Dagger Throw. We'll drop a... oh, Cloak and Dagger is so good. Drop Survivor. So that's an extra strength. That enables us on the next turn, and then let's just hit you with the poison. The thing is, in later Ascension modes, I think he has a longer timer, so instead of like a 5-turn timer, it could be like a 7-turn timer or something. I'm not entirely sure. But it does get kind of ridiculous, eventually. So 1, 2. Taking no damage, barely, but no damage. This deck, something about it works. For the time being, anyways. Choose a card to discard. Probably the Concentrate. Because with Bullet Time, if we draw something that gives us draw, we're just gonna play it. Don't need block. You know what? Dump Bullet Time. Ooh. No, we're gonna play Footwork. We doubled it. I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. So we have 7 strength up. Dump Tactician. I think we got you. 13, 15, 19, 11. Yeah, we got you. Yo, this deck. Okay, Snecko Skull. Let's go back to poison. No, we're not doing poison. Don't need it. No, we're not doing poison. We don't need it. Skip. Lantern. I will take a Lantern. Big Giant Head. I think we actually have a good deck against him. We can play a lot of cards that end up drawing us a lot of slowness. Acrobatics Tactician. We have a second Tactician, but we don't need it. No burst. We can't draw a burst, so play that. We're gonna play Corpse Explosion, Poison Stab. Well, we should play our entire hand. There's no reason not to. So, Bullet Time, Caltrops, Leg Sweep, Corpse Explosion, hit. No reason not to play our entire hand there. Or here, for that matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not getting Pocket Watch, unfortunately. That's okay. Dude, that's real good. Give me a prepared. I was hoping we'd be able to... Bleh. I was hoping we would be able to burst into the adrenaline. We definitely can. There's no tacticians or anything. Dump the dagger throw. And something else. Dump the outmaneuver. Because this turn is going to be a big turn. 4 cards in hand to get more shivs. Now, what else are we going to play? We're going to play a dodge and roll. We're going to play our entire hand at this point. Sucker Punch. Cloak and Dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 37 damage times 1, but still, it's good damage. And we have 8 strength up. My god. It's working. I will admit I probably should have used the Fear Potion a long time ago. I played that in the wrong order, but that's fine. We're rolling over a lot of block. I think we got a good deck. This is a good deck. Something about it just works. Taking no damage yet, which is kind of awesome. Get rid of a... probably a dodge and roll. Play the prepared. Burst. Burst, Cloak and Dagger is what we want on this turn. So dump the dagger throw, because we're not going to play it. And we're not going to play dodge and roll either. We're going to burst Cloak, because that gives us a lot of block that's going to roll over, plus the extra strength and the extra damage itself. And we also can double deflect. There we go. And we have 0 energy, so let's play this to play it for Shuriken and slowness. It. 46 damage. Dude! Whenever we play a power heal, blue candle. Riddle with holes, you take it. When you have a strength deck as the silent, you take it. That's such a good card. And honestly, let me get the key so I don't forget. This way, if we need to, we can heal. Reptomancer, not a problem. We got a Corpse Explosion turn 1 because we made it an 8. How cool is that? We're gonna play die, die, die. So let's do it like this. Blurs more block than dodge roll. Corpse Explosion is just so nice to have innate so that you can guarantee take out crowds. I love it. Now, unfortunately, we can't discard Tactician. We're gonna have almost enough block, but not quite on this turn. Although weakness might make it so that we do have enough block. Let's see. Bullet time. Burst. Outmaneuver. Deflect. 26. We have 30 block. Ooh, we can't quite kill ya, you dirty dog. No, we can. How come that did so much damage? It did 13, not 10. What am I thinking? We are gonna have enough block, thanks to that weakness. Good stuff. You're doing a 32 damage? Prepared? Don't need it. And honestly, I don't think we need the Caltrops. We have 9 energy. We need more draw. We have not seen, by the way, a single backflip on the entire run. Not even in shops. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. Hit ya. Play. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Dodge and roll. We're gonna take damage on this turn, that's okay. We're gonna heal up innately when we hit the next campfire anyways. But dude, we need a Kunai. Kunai plus Shuriken means that we win on this deck. So that's 30 damage. Oh my lord. It's so tempting to want to play a Blade Dance. But I think you leg sweep Cloak and Dagger with the block. Yeah. It's so hard not to want to play like a Blade Dance plus the Cloak and Dagger, but I think that's the correct option for us. Trying to find a burst. I don't remember the name of it. Can't draw. We want a dodge and roll. Deflect. Survivor. Unload. It actually does make sense to play the Survivor because of Calipers. We can store extra block next turn. And there's my Corpse Explosion. Can we kill him? Actually, Masterful Stab is a kill, but so is Skewer. Only if I have 2 energy. Ah, man, what do? What am I thinking? This is more than enough damage. It's 48. Yeah. Dude! What did I say? Okay, so this deck will win, from what I can tell. I will take a calculated gamble. I think this deck will win at this point because we have the ability to gain strength and dexterity when we play Shiv cards. It's kind of a Shiv deck now with some discard and poison thrown in. In fact, we could start removing some of the other cards that we have. You know, what do we not like in this deck? What does not work? I mean, it's all really good. Like, we could get rid of a Poison Stab. An Outmaneuver? We only have one Outmaneuver, right? Yeah. We should get rid of something, though. Maybe we have too much block in the deck? You know, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 dodge and rolls? 3 dodge and rolls? 1 blur, acrobatics. Let's get rid of the Poisoned Stab. Not a poison deck. I'm keeping the other one. I'm keeping Corpse Explosion because it's so good at the crowd control. Even on a turn like this, like hit him. Might as well weaken you. Yeah, might as well weaken you actually. Yeah, this is good. There's Tactician. We should activate it as soon as we can, so let's do it right now. In fact, maybe we should have waited actually, because of Kunai. Yeah, that's right. Gotta slow it down a little bit. You're dead. You are actually dead. Yo, this deck works. Gambler's Potion. I'll take it instead of the Explosive Potion. I mean, I'm thinking Tactician, but I don't think we need it. I don't think we need a Skewer either. I think the deck works. Let's stop adding cards unless it's specifically a Shiv card. It's a thick deck, but honestly, the thing is, Eternal Feather works better in a thick deck. So I think having a thick deck is fine. Make Tools of the Trade free. Our deck is mostly upgraded, good cards, great relics. If anything, the relics are going to carry us here. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna apply poison. Don't even need to double the deflect. 20 poison. He's on a timer. What don't we need this turn? Probably a concentrate because we have a bullet time. But if we have a bullet time, we're not going to discard. Well. We're also gonna take an absurd amount of damage this turn. We could Ghost in a Jar if we think we need to. It means we take no damage. Ooh, I mean, being at half health on this fight is going to be a pain in the butt. I kind of feel like doing this now. You know what we need in this deck? Frickin' malaise. Excuse me, we have no way of reducing his strength or the strength of the heart. We're gonna have to play a lot of attacks to gain dex faster than they gain attack. Could also Gambler's Potion to try to draw block, but we're not gonna get much block out of the cards that we play. I think we Ghost, we Caltrops, and we die. So we're not taking any damage on this turn. We can start building up our run again, basically. Dump that. Acrobatics. Dump Tactician. Perfect. Can we get 3 attacks? Yes, and then we can skewer. So hit. Hit. Give me 1 dodge and roll. Unload. And it's not even worth playing the skewer because it's not going to give us anything, and it's just going to make him stronger. 51 damage. What is with this guy only doing the big attacks? Can I ask? Because it's kind of silly that he's only doing like super massive big attacks. Okay, give me a blur. Whoops, give me a neutralize. It's not even worth the sucker punch. We're going to take a whole bunch of damage here, but that's okay. Well, we're going to take 17 or something. Discard the... We don't have many cards to play this turn, so discard the Blade Dance. We're not going to play it. We're just going to gain block. That's enough block, so let's hit him. Okay, next turn he's going to buff himself. So if I can kill him in 1 turn, we should try to kill him in 1 turn. If we can't kill him in 1 turn, we shouldn't. He's gonna take 15 damage. He'll go down to 224 HP, which is under half. Yeah, which means he will buff himself and heal. So I think honestly what we want to do is like either gain strength and dex or burst blur, and then that's the end of it. And you know what? We can gain a lot of dex here. We can make him stronger between this and the next turn too. Yeah, I think we go for Shuriken Dex. We can gain 2. I like it. We can also gain a lot of block that will roll over too. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. So give me a bullet time. Burst. Blur. Blade Dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we're not quite gonna get there. But that's fine. You know, we're gonna roll over like 60 block by the time his next turn rolls around. I think we keep gaining strength and dex, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that does more damage. End turn. 7 strength, 7 dex up. He's not doing too much damage, and Piercing Wail completely counters him. So, Piercing Wail. Masterful Stab, we'll draw. We don't need to discard. Gain block next turn, hit him hard. We'll have 3 cards next turn, but we're gonna roll over 13 block. He's taking 15 hitting us. We're gonna live through this fight, I think. Why do we have 63 block on this turn? I don't remember getting that much block. Wait a minute. That's fine. Honestly, this guy kind of hard counters us thanks to us having a Shiv deck, but I think we got him now. Bullet time. Riddle. I mean, I guess that's enough on its own. Riddle with holes is kind of our finisher. Okay, we're gonna fight the heart. 649 gold! Fear Potion, Gambler's Potion. We're gonna get back up to full health. We can upgrade one last time. We probably want to upgrade Neutralize. Yeah. An extra status effect is nice. Please say you have something good. Unceasing Top actually works. Because if we have too much energy, we can still play cards. So nice. And in that case, I think you do take a blind. You take free cards, free powers, anything that can let you play Unceasing Top. And I do like a Flying Knee, but I don't think we necessarily need it. I think you do take Entropic Brew. We're gonna pop that on the boss fight, on the heart, not the elite fight. The elite fight I think we'll be fine on. I was gonna say especially if we could get a burst on the first turn, but we did not. Blind is worth playing. We're not gonna play that. And honestly, we're not gonna play the block. Why are we not gonna play the block? I don't know. Unceasing Top, I guess. So here's Unceasing Top. Well, there's all of my energy gone now. If I turn around, we take less damage. I'm not that worried about the damage though. And we actually could have killed him on turn 1 if I used the Fear Potion. You know, I'll take a little bit of damage. Because we should be able to kill the left guy on one turn. Ideally. Okay, prepared. Dump out maneuver. And something else. And we will drop. I can't drop that, that's too good. Can we kill him? 8 times 5, that's 40 damage. Plus another 20. Minus 30. So 40 plus 20, that's 30 damage. He will die, and then we'll turn around and face this guy, and then take 40 damage from the Spire on the right. My god, I hate the Spire on the right. He's such an asshole. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. 40 damage, another 20. 60 damage. Which means you are dead. We're gonna turn around, we'll take a lot of damage. You know what? We have to block. I can't take 40 damage. Okay. Oh my god, it's too expensive. Oh, hey! Got a weakness in there. You know what? Give me the potion. We're gonna put up more block. We're gonna put up more block. And then all of a sudden we're taking no damage and we used all of our potions except for one. Okay, I think that was still a good use of it. Yo! Can't become frail, oddly smooth stone. Backflip! We found one! Okay. Okay, we got a chance. We got a real chance. Hot-plated armor. No block, unfortunately. I think we do Tools of the Trade. We make him weak on his next turn. You know, I think we just play our hand, honestly. Strength up, dex up, outmaneuver, gain energy next turn. No Caltrop sucks, but that's okay. We'll live. So if we draw any of these with Unceasing Top, we can't play any more cards. We just have to be careful. That's kind of what the Tools of the Trade is for at the beginning of a turn. Oh, come on! That counts? Beat of Death counts with Masterful Stab? I should have discarded that card. That sucks. Give me a burst. Blind. Discard twice, because why not? Well-laid plans. Unload. Blocks? 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 Hey, block. And now we're just kind of playing our hand. So there's extra energy. Card draw. Footwork, I love it. Extra dex and strength, I love it. Or weakness. And we're done. We're actually not taking that much damage. We're only taking 9. We have 7 strength and 8 dex up. We didn't really see it materialize because we're weak and we weren't frail, but we were weak. Be prepared, dump, and I think you dump this prepared. You know what we're missing in this deck? Terror. I can't make this guy vulnerable and take, you know, an extreme amount of damage. I would love to do that. Play you later. Alligator. Can't draw anymore? I'm fine with that. Not worth playing the skewer. We are rolling block over next turn, which doesn't matter except for calipers, because we can roll extra block over on the turn after this. I am going to dump Concentrate for a simple reason. I want to get rid of Void and Daze. I'm also going to draw more on the next turn. And we roll like 45 block over. That is wonderful. That is fantastic. So he got buff. We'll dump the burn. Masterful Stab costs 13. Can I exhaust this, please? Should make it where if it costs more than 5, it's just automatically exhausted. Let me get rid of that stupid card. We're pretty much gonna play our hand this time. Finally, we got our Caltrops back. We actually went through the deck very quickly. So we're gonna play... Actually, you know, we can play everything with Bullet Time. We have no draw. Bullet Time, Caltrops. We can get some additional decks. So there's our decks. We have 93 block, 92 block. Something about this deck just works. I love it. We don't need Corpse Explosion. We don't need to apply poison to him. Now, it would be nice to break through his debuffs, but we don't apply vulnerability. He's already weak for 5 turns. But at the same time, I'm thinking... No. This is a strength dex build. We don't need to play Corpse Explosion. Dump it. Burst, Cloak and Dagger. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. This is what the deck does. And honestly, I think we probably want to burst outmaneuver so that we can get 6 energy next turn that we can use to play our entire hand over and over and over again. Well, not our entire hand over and over and over again, but you know what I mean. We can play off of Unceasing Talk. And we have even more energy. Lovely. There is no burst that we're going to get to anytime soon, so we'll play this now. We can get through his debuffs at some point. It's not like we can't do it at all. Get rid of Tactician, that's even more energy, I love it. We get dodge and roll. We want as much block as possible, we really do. Because of calipers, we can just roll it over. We've already gotten through his debuff, too. Wow, we've actually done 250 damage on this turn. How? It's okay, we can discard this. Dude, we're gonna make it. And quite comfortably, too. Like, this is kind of strange. I did not expect it to be this good, but I guess Kunai was the piece of the puzzle that we were missing. Like, not even the strength. It's Kunai calipers. Shiv deck. Even though it's not like a super Shiv deck, it kind of is. We're just playing so many cards so many attacks every turn. We're gaining so much dex that we're rolling 70 block over every turn. It's ridiculous, and this kills you. That was great. The beginning of a combat is the most difficult because we have to get momentum rolling, and that's why I think the Spire elites were so difficult, because they were doing 40 damage on turn 2. We can't block that, and we also drew pretty poorly. But once we had the Shiv deck up and running thanks to Kunai plus Shuriken and, 3 Gurya, we were able to kill even the Heart. That was a good run, and it took so long to get an idea for what the run was going to be. It's like, okay, I guess we're doing a Shiv deck now after like a floor and a half. It was like the midpoint of Act 2 that we decided, oh, right, this is what we're going to do. And until then, it's just add good cards, right? Like, we can look. We added Tactician. Footwork. Swift Strike. Why did we... Oh, from the event. So it's just like a discard card that we can use to gain energy. Footwork, which you gotta take because it's extra dex, which is lovely. We took a Swift Strike for a free attack. Poison Stab because it's a good card that does get through Artifact. I believe that Poison Stab is a great card in the Silent deck. Then we took Masterful Stab, which was good. We were actually able to use that to great effect on some of those elite fights and some of those boss fights. I think that was an okay card to take, because it's a good free attack for a while, and even if it's 1 or 2 energy, it can still be played. We took a Deflect, free block. We took a Leg Sweep, good block. Toxic Egg, and at this point it's like, okay, we take a lot of skills, especially good block cards. We ended up taking a lot of things that gave us energy, gave us block. Piercing Wail Plus is a great card, I think. Dagger Throw, trying to get the discard of Tactician to work, and it's also a decent attack on its own. Upgraded Tactician. We took a Burst, which is a good card. Prepared Plus, again, trying to get a discard to work, but an upgraded Prepared I think can be worth it. The thing is, a unupgraded Prepared is almost worthless. It's only worthwhile if you can discard and enable something, either discarding a wound or a burn, discarding a Tactician or a... I forget what the card is that gives you card draw when you discard it, but Prepared upgrade is worth it. So I think it was a good pickup there. Another Prepared, sure. And then Shuriken. It's like Shuriken, bam. Now at this point we decided we wanted a lot of Shivs. Took a Concentrate again for the discard. Gurya, Blade Dance, and at that point it's like, oh, right, Shiv deck. So at floor 23, floor 21, floor 23, it's like, bam. Shuriken means that if you can make a Shiv deck work, you're very strong. And at that point, it's like Blade Dance, Acrobatics for the discard, Dodge and Roll, Lift, Dodge and Roll, Unload, Warpaint, hitting our blocks, Bullet Time so that we can hopefully draw and then play our hand. And then it was just like Caltrops for the Bart for the boss fight, for the Bart fight. Warp Tongs, which is amazing. Cloak and Dagger. Another Tactician. I don't think we need... another Tactician. I don't think we needed 3 of them, but... Adrenaline, upgraded Caltrops. Skipped, a lot of cards. Skipped a Poison Stab. Didn't need it. Took Riddle with Holes because of the Shuriken. Calculated Gamble. Gambler's Brew. So, really, floor 21, floor 23 is when we decided Shiv works. And until then, it was basically take free cards that we could play for good value, things that we know that we're going to want in most decks, like a Piercing Wail is great, Leg Sweep is great, Dagger Throw is a good card that can work in a lot of different decks. And actually, especially on the Heart fight, if you draw a burn, or if you draw a burn on anything, you can just kind of discard it. It was a good run. Good run, but really it was a great Relics. I really do want to make a discard deck work. I've done it before, but it was like a off-camera run that I did on my own like 3 months ago. And I had a whole bunch of Tacticians, and I had a whole bunch of the... It's a version of this card that if you discard it, you draw 2. And I had a whole bunch of those, and I just kept drawing acrobatics, tacticians, discarding and drawing and discarding and drawing and playing attacks and discarding and drawing and blocking. And I would almost be able to go through my entire deck every time just because I'm able to get so much value out of every single card I was playing. And it's a great archetype if you can make it work, and I would love to do that at some point. It's kind of what I was hoping for out of the tactician on the first enemy fight. But in any case, good run. And we are now on Silent Ascension level 7, and I smacked my hand on my desk. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. You can check me out on Twitch for when I go live, and you can support me on Patreon. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire. I almost said Enter the Gungeon.